Hello everybody, my name is Ghost. This is going to be the start of the video, even though the events that take place later in the video are before this. I want to do some clarifications and things while I do my solo Cthulhu. The first thing I want to talk about is progress. So, as you guys know, Pixel and I are doing Season 2, but obviously he's pretty busy and hasn't released his episode due to video corruption. Or not corruption, I guess the sound messed up and it made his footage pretty much unusable. So, that's where his stuff is. And yeah. He's also very busy. He's a high schooler, senior year, so he's doing stuff, getting ready for college, and he's also got like part-time job, so he's pretty busy, and it doesn't allow him to do as much as he would like as far as like recording stuff is concerned. So that leaves me with a couple possibilities where I can progress in the series while he's doing busy stuff and he can catch back up when he has time. This will give me grace periods to allow him to do that, about like 2 weeks per boss, I guess. See, we've beaten Cthulhu, we had prep time. I think what would work better is in between each boss episode we have prep time to get ready for the next boss, next area. As seeing in early game, a lot of the bosses generally unlock a bunch of new content and such. So, for example, when we beat him, we got the Dryad, which allowed us to, you know, it allowed us to be able to purify the Crimson if we so choose. Now, of course, in the previous episode at the end, if you paid attention, I said, hey, we're gonna do the Crimson in the next episode. That might not be the case, seeing as this is the next episode and there is no Crimson. And the reason for this is, as I stated above, Pixel is a busy man. He does have things he needs to do, and it's just he needs to be able to do those things without worrying of being able to make it to a series all the time. So on my channel, I plan on posting every week on a Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Time, and that works for me because my schedule as far as school is concerned is I don't have anything on Wednesday, so that gives me ample opportunity to upload by then and allow me to do other things. Now on top of that, I don't have the greatest internet. In fact, my internet's really, really bad right now due to the fact that my internet does cut out sometimes when I do upload videos, so by me uploading it earlier and prepping for it, it allows the video not to only be better, but it gives me time to upload, which is nice for me because I can just casually play throughout the week, get clips, and show you guys what the progress is. Now, as I said, we'd have a grace period, so in between bosses we'd get prep time. As in, like, between the Cthulhu and the Crimson, where the second boss resides, I have the ability to finish off my health, explore the mines, get more gear, upgrade my armor, which I desperately needed to do, and I did, get all my magic up, and deal with the Dryad and stuff. So, with all of that prep, that that allows me to be as prepared as possible for the Crimson, because off the bat you won't have really great armor for it. I think the best is gold right now for the Crimson, which is cool. I think it would be Cthulhu here. Yeah, I beat it. Anyway, oh, I got his mask. So I got a Cthulhu mask. Now all I need is his other thing. Anyway, with that Grey Spirit, it allows me to do things in between bosses and stuff, which is nice. The second game, or the second boss that we're gonna fight is, of course, the Crimson Heart, which allows us to unlock the Goblin Army, which unlocks the Goblin Tinker, which allows us to combine accessories and stuff, which is absolutely amazing, and we need to do it. And on top of that, we could get a possibility of a gun with ammo in it, which gives us the gunsmith, and that gunsmith allows us to, you know, grab guns and get the mini shark, which is allowing Pixel and I to prepare for the third boss, which is Skeletron, which gives us the dungeon. Now, there's Skeletron probably won't be for a few weeks, seeing as next week will be the Crimson, and not this week. Seeing as Pixel has to play some catch up, and I've been kind of helping him here and there off camera on my own time, while balancing playing Destiny, which I don't really play, but as you know, I do sure each Friday to show you, because he is a vendor that shows up and he's unique. His inventory is unique each week, so it's not like you're gonna get the same thing. And it gives me time to do Dead Space, which I've got the next episode out Sunday. So that's, you got that looking forward to. It's episode 41, I believe. And I think I'm getting close to finishing chapter 8 on there. 8 or 9, one of the two. I don't remember. But after that, I think there's a couple more episodes coming out from that recording session, and then it'll be a new recording session, and this time I'll be using OBS. Because Fraps got rid of a bunch of footage that I couldn't salvage. It just corrupted those files, and unfortunately a good chunk of whatever the last one was is missing. But that gives me opportunity to edit and upload that too, which is nice. I'm also in college, so I do have homework and stuff to do too, so being able to upload it Wednesday once a week and having the little training or whatever I do in between the week gives me a good amount of time to do things, which is nice. And the final thing I would like to talk about is during the summer I'll probably be super busy, so the schedule will probably remain the same, guaranteed at least one video a week, which will be Jur, possibly Terraria, depending on how long the series does last. The plan is the series will be over when I hit all of my goals, and on top of that, getting the final boss beaten. So with all of that in mind, there's probably a good 50-60 hours of grinding with a few clips here and there of us doing things. But overall, I don't see this series spanning more than, I don't know, 10, no, more than 10 episodes. I'd say maybe 30 episodes at the very most, ranging anywhere from 10 minutes to 23, and 23 minutes is roughly, I would say, the average length of a TV episode, so it's not too unbearable. But with everybody's short attention span, I guess it is unbearable. And if Pixel unfortunately doesn't make it to the Crimson next week, I will be grinding the Crimson out for him, and giving him materials so he's not left behind and can be caught up with the series. And we'll probably be recording bosses just for him. It won't be on my channel. We'll be on his channel killing a boss. Of course, I'll have this gear because he missed our first one, which is up on my channel in the first episode of Cthulhu. If he doesn't make it to the Crimson Heart for that episode, we'll do one for him there, because you can make those boss items down in the Crimson Altars. On top of that, there's not too much more that I want to say. I know I have to do some prep time because I'm in a time crunch. After the Crimson, I have 2 weeks to get the Skeletron pet before we go into the dungeon. So I have to build an arena and do that, which I can do because I did get a boomerang in a later clip, which would be earlier for me because this is later. So be on the lookout for that. You guys will see the clip probably before we do the Crimson of me getting a Skeletron pet. If not, I'll show you guys getting the drop towards the end of it. And next week's gonna be exciting. I'm excited to open up a larger chunk of the game after we beat the Crimson Heart, get the new follower, which allows us to see in the dark pretty much. A couple new NPCs. Yeah, that's about everything. Now, if you haven't clicked away, enjoy the rest of the clips. You don't have to watch them. They are just me getting either chests or heart containers or mana while exploring the mines and doing things. Which, if you don't know, the mines here in my area are much deeper and sort of more rewarding in aspects that I have found all of my heart crystals in my half of the map, and he hasn't found any. And I would like to think after the Skeletron, we explore the dungeon and do the jungle and whatever the desert hole over there is before we take on the Wall of Flesh and go to hard mode. So got that to look forward to. This is my current house and it'll be improved probably between this episode and the next episode, so look out. There'll be an expansion to this and it'll look much nicer and won't be as cramped. Anyway, go ahead with your day. If you want to see the clips of me getting hearts as proof that I did do it, go for it. You don't have to. You can click off here. And I'll see you guys later. So, I'm here in the mines doing some mining and stuff, and I found myself a heart container, so this will make me halfway to my goal of 400 health, so yeah, that's pretty cool. So, I'm in the mines still, and I'm getting further down, and I found myself another heart crystal, which means I'm at 220 now out of 400, which is quite nice. Alright, so what's going on, everybody? I'm back. I'm mining. There's lava way down there, so that gives you a little rough estimate of how far down I am. I found another heart crystal, which I thought I'd let you know. So yeah, I'm gonna be back when I find more interesting things. So, I'm over here in the mines, and there's some marble, so yeah, that's a thing. I'm pretty far down, and I found myself another chest, and this is what it had. So, I'm in here in the mines still. I'm getting further down, and I found another heart crystal, so I thought I would document it for you guys. My inventory is kind of clustered, but it's whatevs. I'm at 260 out of 400 now, which is nice. And I'll see you guys in a bit when I find something else that's interesting. So, I'm in the mines again still. It's a different day. Yeah. But I found another heart crystal, so I thought I'd let you know. That is 280 out of 400 now. I'll see you guys later. So, I am in the mines. I just drained a shit ton of water. Like, I think most of this cavern was full of water. So, I drained a shit ton. Anyway, I have found a heart crystal, and there's another one nearby. So, this one's going to be a two for one special. And it's going to be great. So, there's one. There is number 2. So we are currently at 320 of 400, which is super nice. So I'm in the mines. I'm a bit further off, and I found not one, but 2 heart crystals that are in the same biome. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I also found this, which I'm hoping to get a seed for future development of my house. I really need a glowing mushroom seed, but yeah, I found a couple heart crystals, and it seems there's a third one nearby, so I'll let you know when I find that one. So I have finally located this heart crystal here. I'm gonna grab it, and now I'm at 380 out of 400, so that's quite nice. We're almost done with this goal, and I'm almost completely geared for the Crimson, so yeah. So, I'm in the mine still. I'm heading off that way. I don't know if you could tell where that was. But I'm heading off that way, and I found my final heart crystal, so I don't need any more hearts. I'm max health and max mana, so my character, I think, is pretty geared now. I'm ready to take on the Crimson soon. So I'm in this marble area, and this is the first time I've actually seen one of these, but this is the like loot room that you can find in it, and I found some pretty alright stuff. Oh, that's amazing. This one just destroyed this one, but that's cool. I found like an upgraded boomerang now, and I can officially go get my first pet, so I'm probably gonna do most of it off and then record just like the ending part of it. So yeah,